Pick the Needle Up from C Bottom comes out of the Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. So for Fair Lady Works the Shuttle, when you're finishing up that, you'd end up having the right foot in front. So, nope, you'd have your left foot in front, sorry. So I'm going to show you from the front first what this is going to look like. My left foot is in front, my left hand has risen, and my right hand has pressed down for Fair Lady Works the Shuttle to the left. So I'm going to shift into that foot fully because I'm going to bring my right foot forward. This is Pick the Needle Up from C Bottom. And my hands, as I am bringing that foot up, my hands travel towards that hip. I'm shifting into that right foot as my hands land here. Now I have a full weight shift there. My right hand faces the ceiling. And then as I'm rotating back to the front, my left hand does a little brush knee. My left toe taps down, but my weight's in my right foot. From here, my fingers, so I've just rotated my hand up. I was here. I am now going to rotate back. My fingers will pierce down, and I'm doing a mini quad squat before coming up, palms face out. So that's fanning, and we're about to go through fanning through the back from this position. So from the side, and I'm going to break it down a little bit more, but I'm just going to show you from the side too. Actually, I'll break it down first. So what happens here is you are trying to shift into this right foot as you bring your hands down to your hips. So if we're in Fair Lady Works the Shuttle to the left hand is on top. I'm going to show it from the side. You'd shift into that left foot, and then as you're bringing that right foot in to meet the left, you begin to bring the hands down to the hip. So you can think about this as if you're putting all your weight into your left, but you have to kind of counterbalance it by bringing that with the right hands down towards the right hip. And then by the time that you fully get to the right hip, you should have fully weight shifted into that right foot. And then from here, if your hands are right by your hips, you're going to tap the left toe in front. You're going to pivot the belly button back to the front as your left hand swoops around, and then your right hand will pierce down into a little mini squat. Notice that my back is straight, my knee is going the same direction as my toes on that knee bend, and my hips are hinging a little bit so that I'm not just putting all my weight towards my knee. So I said that I was going to break that down, but I didn't do that very well, so I'm going to do that again. So from the front, after you have done Fair Lady Works the Shuttle, and you're shifting into that left foot, you're going to pull that right foot in, shift into that right foot fully, and I'm going to drop my left hand for now. I'll show you afterwards. So we've just brought our hands to our hip. We're going to rotate the right palm to face up. And then as we bring the left toe to front, we're not putting our weight into it. We're going to lift that palm up like you have a board that you're floating up in water. Rotate the fingers to face down. And then you're going into this mini one-legged squat on that right leg as you pierce the hand down. You're not actually picking anything up from the bottom because you're trying to keep your back very straight as you pierce down. And then all you do is come back up out of that squat and the palms will face out. So from the back, it's hard to see from the back, but I'll show you from this angle first actually. So if you're coming out of Fair Lady Works the Shuttle left, weight is on the left foot. You're pulling your hands to your hip. And I'm going to show you just the right hand again. So you'd rotate the palm to face the ceiling. You tap the left toe in front. You'd pierce down with your little mini single leg squat. Make sure knees facing right over the center of that front toe, that right toe, and then palm would face out. Now I will show you the left hand. So I'll show you from the front and then I'll show you from this side. So we're going out of Fair Lady Works the Shuttle left, shift into that left foot, pull the hands toward the right hip and shift into that right foot. The palm will face, actually, forget about that right hand. So now you're fully in your right foot. You're slightly rotated towards that right leg with your belly button, with your whole torso. Even if it's really tiny, don't force anything. Make it feel easy. Make yourself feel stable. When you land this toe in front, you're going to swoop around and go into a mini squat. And then you'll just rise back up. Your palm will face the floor the whole time as you rise back up. So let's do that again. And this time I will face this side. So coming out of Fair Lady Works Shuttle left, shifting fully into the left foot, you're pulling your hands to meet your hip. Fully weight shift into right foot. Drop the right hand for now. Toe taps in front and you rotate back into the squat. And then you come back up and you'll bring your hand to face out. So now I'm going to show you both at the same time. Again, and this time it will be and I'll do both sides. So let's face this way first. So I'm coming out of Fair Lady Works the Shuttle to the left. I'm pulling that right foot in, and I'm beginning to shift into my right foot now. My hands have reached my right hip. Full weight shift now. Right hand faces up. I'm going to tap my left toe in front and then pierce down as I rotate back to the front. I'm going to come up, palms face out, to go into fanning through the back, which is just going to be a rotation like this. And from the other side, Fair Lady Works the Shuttle to the left. You will pull that right foot in to meet the left foot. You're shifting fully into that right foot now. Palm faces up on the right side. You're going to pierce down and squat as you rotate back to the front. Palm is on your table. You'll rise up, and then the palms will face out. You'd shift into that leg for fanning through the back, and this is where you'd end up before you rotate left toes to the front. Don't worry too much about that last part. We're going to go over that fanning through the back part. But that is pick the needle up from C bottom coming out of Fair Lady Works the Shuttle to the left.